Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the side of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University for today's women's basketball game. Tonight's contest features the Wildcats of Johnson and Wales University and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand if you are able and join us in a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. To God, we're thankful for this opportunity to glorify you through the sport of basketball. We ask that you protect these athletes as they compete this evening, and above all, may everything said and done in this place be glorifying to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Starting lineups. First, for the visiting Wildcats. At guard, number 1, Malaya Preston. At forward, number 14, Lola Toscano. At guard, number 22, Gabby Bryant. At guard, number 24, Coletta Daniels. And at forward, number 44, Logan Powell. The Wildcats are coached by Alexius Hampton. Let's meet your Bob Jones Bruins starting five. At guard, the junior from Midland, Michigan, wearing number 5, Keegan Dickerson. At forward, the sophomore from Boiling Springs, South Carolina, wearing number 11, Keely Price. At forward, the junior from Pittsburgh, North Carolina, wearing number 13, Jenna Brooks. At guard, the senior from College Park, Georgia, wearing number 14, Anna Lane Wilder. And at guard, the sophomore from Greeley, Colorado, wearing number 15, Dave Hayward. The Bruins are led by Coach Mike Levere, assisted by Sharon Brunson and Grayson Leonard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bruins basketball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse for some Tuesday evening hoops as the Bruins welcome the Johnson & Wales University Wildcats for the second meeting of the season. My name is Trenton Goldsmith and it's a privilege to be on the call today as the Bruins look to bounce back, get back in the win column against a quality opponent in the Wildcats. We are ready to go. Keely Price wins the tip. And Brooks looking to gather it. That should go out of bounds. Bruins direction, it does not. Wildcats start with the ball. They're in blue today. Bruins are in white. Malia Preston, Layla Toscano, Gabby Bryant, Coletta Daniels, and Lakin Poe. The starting five for the Wildcats. It's the same starting five for the Bruins that they've had all season long. And they have a tall task in front of them today, going against a team that averages 18 offensive rebounds and forces 27 turnovers. Force an early travel. That's a turnover on the other side. And Bruins get the ball back. You'll see this press by the Wildcats all game long. Again, forcing 27 turnovers on average a game. And their opponents on the way to their 14-5 record. One of those wins including a win over the Bruins just a couple of weeks ago on January the 20th. Wilder dribbles it off her foot, gets it back though. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Hayward thought about a triple. Now into Keely Price. She's going to be very important today. If the Bruins want to win, that's a turnover on her. And now the Wildcats going the other way. Kick out to Toscano. Toscano mid-range jumper off the front of the rim and in. It's Layla Toscano leading this team in offense with over 13 points a game. She also averages 10 rebounds a game. All-around star on the Wildcats side. Kick out to Dickerson. Dickerson now driving in the middle of the lane. And that one was tipped. It should be Bruins ball. It is. So they get the ball on the baseline with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see what they can do with it. They're down 2-0 to start this game. Dickerson inbounding it. The play is making way. She has to get it in soon. Gets it in to Brooks on the wing. To Dickerson on the other side now. Off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Brought down by Daniels. She's going the other way. Coast to coast, Coletta Daniels. No good. And now Bruins ball. Again, here's the press. Trinity College of Jacksonville also had an all-game press. Bruins didn't have that many problems with it, but it did allow Trinity to go on the runs necessary to pull out a very tight 1-point win for the Eagles against the Bruins. That was the Bruins' third loss this season by one possession.
Possession is controlled by the Bruins.
Jump ball there. Bruins keep the ball. Bruins have lost to Trinity twice by one possession. The first time was by 3 points, and the last game was by 1 point. And they also had a 1-point loss to Sewanee. 7 on the shot clock. They're working it around. Three-pointer by Brooks, too long. And that one will go out Bruins direction. Layla Toscano was there for the easy board, but that one got away from her. And the Bruins with another chance here to even this thing up at 2 or take the lead with 3. Inbound was not strong enough. Bruins baseline out of bounds again. Becoming a normal thing throughout the early parts of this game. Easy one now to Hayward. Pass inside to Wilder. Kick out to Dickerson over. Good ball movement on this possession. Wilder's in the corner right now. Brooks from the wing again. That one's also just barely off the mark. Rebounded by Poe. Good strip there. Gathered by Dickerson. Another steal for the Bruins all the way up the court to Price. She gets it. Oh, taken right back by Daniels. Expecting that pass out to Wilder. She stepped out of bounds, and she knew it right away. That was Gabby Bryant that got that pass and spun around a little bit too much. Step on the sideline. Busy hands on the defensive side throughout the first 3 minutes of this game. Preston just deflected that one out. Malia Preston, Layla Toscano on the Wildcat side have started every single game this year. Good ball movement. Brooks back inside, another steal. Wildcats trying to go up with numbers, but Bruins get back on defense quickly. Brooks there called for an offensive, or excuse me, for a reach-in foul.
Bruins fouls number 13, Jenna Brooks. Her first, team first. Wildcats foul. Checking in for the Bruins, number 22, Savannah Taylor.
Taylor coming in for Jenna Brooks. Savannah Taylor has gotten more and more action as the games have gone on, especially in this second semester. Good layup there, put up and in by Toscano. Inbound to Dickerson. Dickerson battling around 3 defenders here, gets it to Hayward, gets across half court. Still dealing with pressure. Wilder in the corner. That one's too long, and a walk after the rebound there. So Bruins get the ball back again. Several mistakes in the opening minutes on the Wildcats side, but Bruins haven't been able to capitalize. Still scoreless almost 4 minutes in. Cross court to Savannah Taylor. Into Keely Price. Kick out to Hayward, over to Wilder from the top of the key. In and out. Taylor with the rebound, blocked. Wildcats the other way. Bryant sidestepping shot. Cash. Pretty looking jumper from Gabby Bryant. It's 7-0. Bruins meeting the press, going all the way up. Wilder had a chance to go all the way to the rim, but stopped short. Wilder to the rim now. Short jumper off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. And that will be Wildcats ball. Takes us. Should be the first media timeout of the day. Oh, no, this is women's basketball. Excuse me. Usually it's 4 minutes in, but that's in men's basketball. Women's basketball media timeout after 5. That's Kyra Davis newly subbed on. Oh, what a bank 3 by Preston. That puts the Wildcats up 10. Very fast. Double-digit lead for Johnson and Wales. So that will take us to a first timeout of the game. Coach Brunson wants to talk things over. It's not necessarily that the Bruins have had bad looks. Shots just have not fallen. They haven't been able to take advantage of the mistakes on the Wildcats side. It's 10-0.
If you can't make it to a game in person, then you can catch the live stream at bjubruins.com.
In the all-time series between these two teams, Bruins have a 4-10 record. And it's kind of funny, Bruins won the first 4 matchups of all time in 2015 through 2017. And then the Wildcats have won all 10 meetings since. The last time the Bruins and Wildcats played here in Greenville was 2021. And the 3 since have all been in Charlotte. That led to some victories for the Wildcats. Again, this is the second meeting of the two teams this year. A couple weeks ago in Charlotte, Wildcats had a 68-52 victory, where Toscano led Johnson and Wales with 15 points and 13 rebounds. Wilder on the other side had 20 points, and the biggest key to that game is Keely Price was held to only 8, where she averages nearly 15 a game. Back in action here after the timeout. Bruins looking to make some adjustments, get back into this game. It's another 2-3 zone defense Bruins are going against, similar to what Trinity had just a few days ago. Ball movement has been good, finds Price down low. Price blocked from behind. Hands staying busy by the Wildcats defense. Right into Poe, puts it up and in. It's 12-0. think after the Bruins see one shot go down, more will fall. Wow, they're trying to get there. That one also off the rim. Dickerson gets it back on the long offensive rebound. Shot clock reset to 20. That pass into traffic. Taylor trying to get it back though, but Preston gets a pass, travel against Malia Preston. Brooks coming back in. She's coming in for Keely Price. Giving Price a quick rest in the beginning. Ball movement continuing to be pretty good for the Bruins. They just have to find the soft spots of the zone, reverse them over and over again. Like right now, Brooks down low. Brooks on the reverse layup, no good. Taylor fighting for the rebound. Poe comes up with it. And now Preston going the other way, pushing pace. Sydney Wells driving in. It's an offensive foul. Faith Hayward takes the charge. Hayward is very good down there on taking charges on fast breaks like that. Knows how to square up to the offensive player and just take it. McClary coming in for Anna Lane Wilder. And McClary pass to Taylor is picked away by Preston again. Preston in the lane, floater this time, doesn't really go all the way to the basket because Hayward was set up for another charge. Now Taylor the other way. And right before Dickerson drives in the lane, she steps out of bounds. So it'll be Wildcats ball again. 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. And the score is still 12-0.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 21, Kamaya Robinson.
Kamaya Robinson now in, the freshman from Arden, North Carolina. So some regular substitutions in the opening minutes of this game. Erica Rawlings due to check in next. Poe down low, going to work. That's going to be a second foul against Jenna Brooks.
Bruins foul is number 13, Jenna Brooks. Her second, team second. At the line for the Wildcats, Lakin Powell, shooting 2.
Lakin Poe, her third start of the season today, knocks down that first free throw. She's a 60% free throw shooter coming in. And that one off the back rim, so she splits the pair. Bruins still looking for their first points here. Around the horn it goes, into Taylor. And Taylor's going to be called for a traveling violation after falling over. 2 more subs coming on for the Wildcats. It's Corletta Daniels back on the court after starting today, joined by Erica Rawlings. And Price taking this opportunity to also check back in for the Bruins, coming in for Brooks, who has 2 early fouls. Daniels now controlling the offense. And a push off and another offensive foul.
Wildcats fouls on number 24, Corletta Daniels. Her first, team second. Bruins ball.
Bruins get the ball back. Another forced turnover on defense. That pass into Price just too late. So another turnover on the other side. That's a three-pointer that does not go down, rebounded by Faith McClary. Taylor, free throw jumper. That one falls. First points of the game for the Bruins. Almost 8 minutes in. Savannah Taylor coming off of an early career high in 12 points against Trinity. Again, she's been playing very well lately, finding the rhythm of college ball in her freshman year. Another one by Taylor, put up and in. Good pass by McClary. 4 quick points for the freshman to get the Bruins on the board. It's 13-4. And the Wildcats need a timeout to talk things over to avoid Bruins going on a little run here at the end of the first quarter. Back from the timeout. I don't think the Wildcats knew they were on offense. They were set up for defense. And now they all run down the floor here. That's another three-pointer. Flat shot, not a lot of arc on that. It does not fall. Bruins another chance here to get ahead. Hayward into the lane, kick out to Dickerson. Dickerson head fake and drive. Finding Price on the bounce pass. 6-0 run here going for the Bruins. They're back within 7. And Coach Hampton on the Wildcats side about to sub off 4 of her girls. That's a three-pointer, does not go. Wildcats offense has gone cold. Daniels missing that last one. McClary to continue the run. That one off the rim. Good look, though, by Faith McClary. Her first shot of the day. 2-on-2 basketball now. Spot up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Price. Quick possession for the Wildcats. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. There's some life on the Bruins side. Oh, that one was an expected pass by Daniels. She puts that one up and in after the steal. She was just camped out waiting for that pass. McClary. Taylor back to McClary. 15 on the shot clock. Into Price in the post. Price kicking out to Dickerson. Head fake drive. Kick out to McClary for another try. Cash. Puts the Bruins back within 6. And a lot of times went off the clock right there. There's 3 seconds left. I don't think she realizes it. She does now. Long two-pointer off the front of the rim. So very cold start by the Bruins offense, not being able to score within the first 7.5 minutes. But in those last 2.5 minutes, they score 9. They're back within 6. It's 15-9.
Is a proud partner of the BJU Bruins. Located just a few miles from BJU, Crunch Cherrydale offers state-of-the-art equipment, group fitness classes, and tanning, all designed to help you crush your goals. Stop by Crunch Fitness Cherrydale today.
Back for the second quarter of action here. Again, Bruins only down 6 now. They were down 13-0 to start this game, but finished the quarter on a 9-2 run, and they are right back in this thing. The only problem for the Bruins, though, 2 fouls on Jenna Brooks, so she might not play that much the rest of this half. That's a turnover forced. Pass short, or pass out of the reach of Poe. Taylor getting it up the court. And Dickerson couldn't handle the pass. I think she was tripped. And now Bryant to the rack. Doesn't finish the layup. Rebounded by Savannah Taylor, and the Bruins get out of that one. Good bounce pass into Savannah Taylor. Another one into Price. Great ball movement. It's 15-11. Bryant can't knock that one down. Johnson and Wales is cold, and the Bruins are hot. Kick out to Hayward. Hayward head fake and drive. Hayward up and in. 15-13. Bruins run continues. Going back to the first quarter, they're on a 13-2 run right now. Daniels looking to stop that, driving. Corletta Daniels kicks out to Bryant. Bryant had a three-pointer in that first half. That one's no good. And now Savannah Taylor pushing pace, needs to get the ball back, loses control, gets rid of it, and Bryant comes up with it on the other side. Daniels driving, great drive to the rim, through contact, puts it in. That one stops the bleeding for the Wildcats. Into Taylor, Bruins the numbers now. Savannah Taylor long two. That one goes in. 17-15. Three-pointer, that's long, but great rebound there, but no good again on that layup. Layla Toscano could not get that one back up and in. I think she was kind of surprised at how fast the rebound came down to her right off the backboard. So her attempt up at the rim, a little bit off the mark. Bruins here with a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time in this game. Press here, and a timeout called by Coach Brunson to avoid a potential 5-second violation. And it will become a media timeout as well.
Fans, if you're hungry for dinner on the drive home, why not stop by Chick-fil-A of Taylor's, a proud sponsor of the BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just about 2 miles from BJU on Wayhampton Boulevard. Check them out today. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. Eat more chicken and go Bruins.
Crunch Fitness Cherrydale is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Located just a few miles from BJU, Crunch Cherrydale offers state-of-the-art equipment, group fitness classes, and tanning, all designed to help you crush your goals. Right now, you can join for just $1. Enjoy your first 30 days for free and unlock an unbeatable rate of only $9.99 per month. Don't wait. Stop by Crunch Cherrydale today. After the media timeout, Bruins with the ball now. Again, chance to tie or take the lead for the first time today. Did not have a great first few minutes, few meaning 8 just about of the first quarter, but have been great since. Dickerson over to Hayward. Hayward for the lead. That one's short. McCleary with the rebound, though. Doesn't hit the rim. I'm not sure if the shot clock should have reset or not, but they do anyway. McCleary inside to Price. Price kick out to Wilder in the corner. At the end of the shot clock, off the mark again. Wilder Can't buy a basket right now, but again, she can get hot in a hurry. Daniels drive, that will be a reach-in foul. That's Hayward's first foul.
Wildcats ball.
Preston will inbound it. And I think the Bruins watched some good film on that play because they read that perfectly. Good job by Keely Price on the help defense. Bruins force another turnover. Another chance to tie or take the lead here. Dickerson driving baseline. She's stuck down there, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay on this side of the court. That should bring on Peyton Teague. First time she's hitting the floor today, the freshman. She comes in for Dickerson. Teague will inbound it. Good kick out to Wilder. Just keep shooting. She still can't find it. Rebounded by Teague, though. Smallest person on the court gets the offensive rebound. And before the kickball, a travel against McClary. So the Wildcats will get the ball back. We'll say that was a pretty impressive kick that went right to head coach Hampton on Johnson and Wales' bench. I think there's a couple of women's soccer players present here. Probably appreciated that a little bit. Daniels in the corner, driving baseline. She has a very quick first step. That one somehow does not fall. Rebounded by Price. 6 minutes to go in the half. Bruins still down 2. And another jump ball caused by Lakin Poe. She's just strong.
Possession is controlled by the Wildcats.
Bruins have done an excellent job so far limiting the Wildcats' offensive rebounds. They average 18 offensive rebounds a game.
Kickball violation. Wildcats ball.
It's a kickball by the Bruins. Wildcats get the ball on the baseline. And that one's up and in. First points in a while for either team. Toscano puts it up and in, puts the Wildcats back up 4. It's 19-15. Teague to Price. Kick out to Wilder, who saves it. 15 on the shot clock. Back over to Teague. Teague, Hayward. A lot of drive and kick. Long floater by Hayward off the mark. Rebounded by Toscano. Malia Preston up to Bryant. Bryant driving to Poe inside. Drew Keely Price there on defense and left Lakin Poe all by herself. Small 4-0 run here for the Wildcats. That might not seem like a lot, but puts them back up 6. Another kickball. Dickerson and Brooks coming back on the court for the Bruins. Brooks must be careful not to pick up a third personal foul. Hayward and McClary exit.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 11, Kyra Davis.
Wilder coming around. Price in the post now. Price trying to get that one over the Brooks, but that one gets picked off by Toscano. And Bryant, another drive baseline. And that one poked out. Bruins ball.
Bruins ball.
21-15. 4:26 remaining in the half. Price, baseline jumper, too long. Tipped, though, by Brooks and off the foot of Teague, and it goes out for the Wildcats ball again. Yeah. 3-second violations called on the Wildcats. It's kind of funny, that whistle seemed very faded. I wasn't entirely sure if that was actually on the court or somewhere else, but violation called. Bruins with the ball back. Savannah Taylor back in the game. She's had a great game so far. Wilder for three again. That one had more arc on it, just a little bit long. Still empty on the day. Three-pointer, short. Now stay Wildcats ball. Davis has been cold so far today. She's the second leading scorer with 11 points a game. Toscano mid-range jumper is good. Puts the Wildcats back up 8. So 6-0 run for the Wildcats in the last few minutes. Again, Bruins down 13 at one point. Taylor creates space. That pass, though, taken away by Malia Preston. Trying to go all the way to the basket. Euro step by Preston, up and in. Pretty play. 25-15 now. It's a game of runs. Good play there. Brooks fouled on the way up, so she'll go to the free throw line for the first time today for the Bruins. Again, during that run where the Bruins got back in the game, they had great ball movement resulting in easier shots. That was a good job by Brooks to get to the rim. Brooks shoots 80% from the free throw line, leads the team. In fact, her and Faith Hayward have the exact same free throw stat on the year coming into today, 32 for 40. But now Brooks has the slight edge with that made free throw right there. She knocks down the pair and stops the run by the Wildcats. It's 25-17. Preston trying to find Toscano, trying to get hot. Out. That's a long two, off the rim a couple times. That was to Davis. Davis still cold on the day. Bruins in desperate need of more points to close this half. This is around the mark in the first quarter where they went on a 9-0 run. Taylor keeping the ball away from defenders and busy hands from everywhere. He takes the ball. Gabby Bryant in. Gabby Bryant through contact, no good. Wanting a foul. Doesn't get one. Bruins back the other way. Taylor bounced past the Price, came a little late. Kick out to Brooks. Brooks spinning, short jumper. That one's, I think that was tipped by Davis. Comes up short. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. Preston thought about a three. Good closeout defense by Anna Lane Wilder. Bruins bench urging some good defense here. And that's another offensive foul. Jenna Brooks this time takes the charge. McClary coming in for Brooks. The art of taking a charge is honestly dying in the game of basketball. And I was talking to a couple of the assistant coaches on the men's side the other night, and they had a conversation with the refs before one of their last games, and the refs literally said, "We won't be calling charges tonight." Like, how about that? Not even the refs are calling them. Not a lot of players take them anymore, but this Bruins team does a pretty good job at taking them down in the post, especially Faith Hayward and Jenna Brooks, who have both taken one today. Cross-court pass in the corner to Wilder. Yes! She's been wanting one to go down. That one puts the Bruins back within 5. That was a great time for one. Davis still cold. Can't get that one to go. Wilder racing down the court, trying to find another one in the corner. She's ready for it. She wants the ball in the corner, but closeout defense on the other side. 1 minute to go in here in the half. McCleary thought about it. Taylor inside, short jumper, in and out, rebounded by Price amongst 4 defenders, puts it up and in. Bruins finishing the second quarter just like the first quarter. It's 25-22. 7-0 run here in the last minute. "12 seconds separate shot clock and game clock." Preston getting a double screen. And good play there by Erica Rawlings to get that one away from defenders. Shot clock is off. Bruins can hold for a final shot. No need to rush, 10 seconds. A traveling violation called against Wilder, so Bruins will not get a final shot in the half. They're down by 5 right now, 27-22. Still plenty of time for the Wildcats to find something. 3 seconds now. Preston, a little floater jumper. That one's off the rim. Almost had a chance to go down, but that's how the first half ends. It was a half of runs, and the Wildcats find themselves up 5. It's 27-22. Second half will resume in 15 minutes. Welcome back to the second half of action here tonight in the Davis Fieldhouse. Trenton Goldsmith back with you here, and I want to point out a couple things about that first half as we get started here. First off, leading point scorers, it's Layla Toscano on the Wildcats side with 8. On the Bruins side, it's Keely Price and Savannah Taylor, both with 6 points, as that early take to the basket is blocked. Wildcats going back the other way. Another thing I want to point out, turnovers. Turnovers were very common in that first half by both teams, more than I thought. I got down there, and the stats people told me first stat you should look at is turnovers, and there's one right there on the Wildcats. Wildcats committed 11 turnovers. Bruins committed 16 in that first half. So both offenses making a lot of mistakes. That's why this this game is so low scoring, 27-22 coming into the second half, and there's a turnover on the other side. So both teams committing one to start the half. We're less than a minute in. Another thing I want to point out is, again, coming into tonight, the Wildcats averaged 18 offensive rebounds a game. Every game, they average 18 offensive boards. That was a pure jumper by Corletta Daniels. In the first half, Bruins only allowed 2 offensive rebounds by the Wildcats. That is much better, much better than what the Wildcats have been averaging, what the Bruins have been giving up. Miscommunication on that pass, slightly behind Wilder. Another turnover on the Bruins side. Again, the Bruins once down 13-0 to start this game. Brought it back within 2. Another run by the Wildcats put the Wildcats back up 10. Bruins back within 5, and another. Here's a run, 5-0 run quickly, back up 10. So 3 double-digit leads now at 3 separate times for the Wildcats. Bruins have come back in each of them, and they're going to start doing so right there. Good dish from Hayward, finding Price inside. So Price now leads the Bruins with 8 points, tying all point scorers with Toscano with 8. Both teams very cold from downtown. Great take there. It comes up empty. It should be Bruins ball. It is. So another one where they don't allow an offensive board, especially by Lake and Poe. Faith Hayward going quickly past this press. And now Bruins with numbers all the way over to Brooks on the other side. Back to Brooks in the corner, thought about a 3. Will give the ball to Price in the post. Price, that one just barely short. Trying to finish it with her left. Poe may have gotten away with a small travel there. That's a 3-pointer by Bryant. That one is good. Gabby Bryant, she has a pure jumper. Had a sidestep 3 in that first half. That looked so good. Bruins 2-on-1. Bounce pass to Price. Price turnaround, up and in. Keely Price already surpassing what she had against the Wildcats just a couple of weeks ago. She has 10 points now. That one's a drive off the leg of Hayward, out of bounds. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Wildcats now. Quick inbound and points for the Wildcats. Another small press break. Three-second violation on Price. It's not really that common to see a lot of 3-second calls anymore, but that's the second one of the night, one against each team now. So it's 37-26, Wildcats up 11. Similar kind of lead they had in that first quarter. Price pokes that one out of bounds. Preston will inbound this one. Preston has to be careful not to step inbounds on that inbound. I think she came really close, but wasn't called, and the Wildcats come up empty, so it doesn't matter. That pass tipped by Bryant. Bruins need a run here again. Good take inside by Faith Hayward. Puts it up and in. (37-28). Great defense by Brooks. Goes off of her foot. Out of bounds for the Wildcats. 20 on the shot clock. This ball will be inbounded by Preston. Preston gets it back for a three-pointer. That one's cash. Third three-pointer make by the Wildcats tonight. Puts them back up 12. It's 40-28. Hayward turning, finds Brooks. Brooks, 5 on the shot clock, puts up a prayer, is fouled, and will go to the free throw line after that.
Wildcats foul is number 44, Lincoln Powell. Her second, team first.
Jenna Brooks had to put something up at the end of the shot clock. Gets one with her left hand.
Number 32, Erica Rawlings. Checking in for the Bruins.
Savannah Taylor coming back into the game, one of the best players for the Bruins in that first half. She had 6 points. And now Brooks back at the line, continues to be the only Bruin that has been to the free throw line tonight. She was perfect in that first half, 2 for 2. And stays perfect with that trip. Didn't want to say anything about that she's perfect so far, especially after that first make, because announcer jinx is very real. That one's tipped out of bounds. Great hustle play by Keely Price. Bruins down 10, 40-30. This lead is not insurmountable. Bruins trying to force a turnover, and a jump ball is called, but so the Wildcats will keep possession, and that takes us to the first media timeout of the second half.
Off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with a fire pit and grill available. Learn more at Marriott.com.
Fans, if you're hungry for dinner on the drive home, why not stop by Chick-fil-A of Taylor's, a proud sponsor of your BJU Bruins. It's located just 2 miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Check them out today. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. Eat more chicken and go Bruins. Back from the media timeout. Wildcats with the ball baseline, up 10. Picked off by Price. These baseline out of bounds plays have been read very well by the Bruins. What a block there by Toscano. Takes away an easy layup by Keely Price. Bruins have clearly watched film on these baseline out of bounds. Gabby Hamilton, that one, or excuse me, Gabby Bryant, that one's short.
Bruins ball.
Doesn't find rim or net, so Bruins get the ball back right away. Brooks inside. Brooks turning away from the basket. Could have gone straight up. I think she lost where she was on the court. And that one's up and in by Preston.
Volley of Preston.
Wildcats back up 42-30. Brooks from the wing. Cash. Big three-pointer by Jenna Brooks. Bruins need a couple more of those. They're down 9. They got to get some stops along the way to answer. That one's good by Corletta Daniels. Answers right back. A diamond kind of press here. Taylor drive and kick. Brooks wasn't ready for the pass.
Wildcats ball.
And McClary will come in for Jenna Brooks. 45-33. Wildcats with a pretty comfortable lead right now. But again, we've seen the Bruins erase the lead already. It's always around this 3-minute mark, 2.5, 3-minute mark left in the quarter where they go on a run. It's been the case in both quarters so far. And they can look to start it a little early here today. Double dribble call against McClary. Forced by the good defense there by Gabby Bryant, and she's going to go get a rest on the bench after Sydney Wells checking in for Bryant. Preston inbounding. That one's into Toscano. Over. Ball movement now. Daniels looking to drive again. Kick. Preston with the three was short, hit the rim. That one's also short. The offensive rebounds continuing to pile on here in the second half. Fouls called there. Price was called for the fouls on the floor, so no free throws for the Wildcats. We'll get the ball out of bounds again. Bruins have read these very well so far, have forced several turnovers on these defensive plays. Sidestep. Free throw jumper's good by Layla Toscano. And now, I think this is the largest lead of the day at 14. Does not last long, though. Savannah Taylor takes it to the rim. Taylor trying to get a steal here, and that was over and back. Savannah Taylor. I mean, Johnson Wells are arguing a tip, rightfully so, but even after the tip, the dribble by the Wildcats player was back over half court. That was incredible defense by Savannah Taylor after getting points on the board as well. Into Taylor. Kick out to Hayward. Now Dickerson in the corner. Off the rim. That will stay Bruins ball. 2:26 left in this third quarter. Bruins down 12. And only Wilder coming back in for Faith Hayward. Wilder must get hot. Give the Bruins the best possible chance of winning this game. Price inside. Price on the other side. Bruins back within 10. It's 47-37. Referee calls a timeout real quick. Injury timeout. Just to get Erica Rawlings off the court as she's hobbling. Just a little bit. She must see a trainer. And Lakin Poe comes in for her. Corner three. Oh, my goodness. Sydney Wells, well-timed three for the Wildcats. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Bruins need an answer here. Wilder in the corner, heavily guarded. McClary looking for her best option. Wilder near the wing now, dribbling up. 8 on the shot clock. Taylor turnaround, short jumper's fouled. Gets a nice little high five at the top of that jumper as she's trying to follow through. Fouls against Corletta Daniels. Savannah Taylor now the second Bruin to get to the free throw line tonight. Makes that first free throw. Continues her good night. That was her 8th free throw attempt of the year. And that one goes in and out. She splits the pair. Bruins down 12, 50-38. That's a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Savannah Taylor. Now she's up the court. Bruins can get it back to a 10-point lead or under on this possession. Wilder, Dickerson. Bruins need to shift this zone a little bit. Taylor jumper short. Daniels trying to get away. Preston now. 1 minute to go in this third quarter. 50-38 Wildcats. Great around by Lake and Poe. Getting around Price in the post. McClary for three. Oh, yeah! Big three-pointer by McClary. It's 52-41. Bruins sticking around here. Trying to set themselves up for a fourth quarter comeback. Poe, another great take. She's fouled there, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Bruins fouls on number 11, Katie Price, her second, team second.
Two subs coming on for the Wildcats.
And number 22, Gabby Bryant.
Kyra Davis and Gabby Bryant.
Lincoln Powell, shooting 2.
Hits the front end of this trip to the free throw line, shooting 60% on the year. She's had a lot of minutes tonight. Averages 16 on the year, but she's definitely gone over that. Puts her team back up 13, 54-41. Shot clock off again with 20 seconds now. Wilder over to Dickerson. 12 seconds. Another tip pass and takeaway. Bruins cannot find the final shot in a quarter. 5 seconds, though, is a chance here. And she'll be fouled.
Wildcats fouls on number 22,
3.5 seconds. Bruins got to go fast if they want anything. McClary, they're not even going to put anything up.
At the end of the third quarter.
So that's how the third quarter ends. It's 54-41. I think there was time to get a shot off there, but decided not to. 54-41 headed to the final quarter. Bruins trying to brew up a comeback.
Bruins fans, you know you have enough choices to make, so you should always make a choice that gets you the best rate. And choose FCI Agency. FCI is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. Check them out online at fcisc.com. FCI Agency, a proud sponsor of your BJU Bruins.
Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more about the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel at Marriott.com. Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Bruins find themselves in a 13-point hole as they're down 54-41. But it was a 13-point deficit that they came back from earlier on in this game. So we know they can. Just small runs here and there. 6-0 runs make a big difference. A couple of times over, they're way back into this. Wildcats start with the ball. Bruins need to get a couple of stops here in a row. Preston has different ideas. That one rims out, though, rebounded by Wilder. Hayward pushing pace, trying to find the other Faith on the other side. McClary down in the post, back out to Brooks. Hayward, top of the key, finds Taylor now. Taylor trying to get it to Brooks on the tip pass. The first pass attempt by Taylor was deflected, and then Taylor just batted it towards Jenna Brooks, finds her for the layup. And right away, Gabby Bryant answers back. That's how that whole entire third quarter was, it felt like. Bruins went on a little run, Wildcats right back at them. Bruins need a run. Brooks in the post. Cut by Taylor, and Taylor to the basket. And Savannah Taylor will go back to the free throw line. She is such a good ball player.
Wildcats fouls on number 15, Sydney Wells, her second.
The freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina,
For the Bruins,
Taylor came in, and she wasn't able to play for the first few games of the year, most of that first semester, trying to get away from an injury. But since coming back healthy, I mean, her first couple games, she was just finding the rhythm of college ball. Now she is incredible. Misses that free throw. She shakes off mistakes better than anybody I've seen as well. Looking to split the pair here. She does. Lead down to 12, 56-44, just under 9 minutes to go here. Bryant for another one. That one's short. I think she thought that was short right off the hand. Shaking her head now, but the Wildcats get the ball back with an offensive rebound. Poe in the post. Knocks down Brooks, nothing called. Both teams want a foul, whether that's offensive or defensive, and I think when it's like that, it's usually a good time having a no call.
Bruins fouls on number 22, Savannah Taylor, her first.
Bruins want a charge, Wildcats want a block.
Wildcats ball.
The no call is okay. 8:30 to go in the game now. A lot more play in the post in this second half for the Wildcats. That one also comes up short. To Taylor up the court. Taylor bounce pass to Hayward now in the lane. Out to Brooks. Brooks trying to drive. Cut off. Great defense on ball there, but now a foul at the very end of that. Got a little bit too much in the personal space of Jenna Brooks. It's only the team second, so 3 more fouls till bonus free throws in this fourth quarter. Bruins get the ball out of bounds. Brooks in the corner gets the ball over to McClary. Around to Wilder for 3. They need it. Oh, goes in and out. And tipped going back the Wildcats' direction. Bryant, short jumper. That one's short. McClary fighting for it.
Jump ball.
We'll get a jump ball and win the ball back for the Bruins.
Controlled by the Bruins.
Hayward being patient for her best option here. Finds Brooks at the top of the key. Brooks hoists one. Oh, yeah! Big three-pointer gets the lead under 10. Can the run start here? Poe in the post. Gets doubled. Out to Bryant. Bryant sidestep. That's a long 2. Foot on the line. And a foul on Poe. Bruins get the ball back. Golden opportunity here for a run. Erica Rawlings in the game now. Bruins facing a press. Taylor gets it across court to Wilder in the corner for 3. Oh, yeah! The lead's only 6. It's a game of runs.
Wildcats timeout.
56-50. Buckle up. We have 7 minutes to go.
That will become a media timeout. Fans, if you love supporting the Bruins, then you're going to need to look the part. Head to shopbjubruins.com and you can check out all manner of Bruins merchandise, including t-shirts, hats, and hoodies, all so you can be game day ready. Head to shopbjubruins.com and thank you for supporting the BJU Bruins.
Bruins fans, you know you have enough choices to make, so you should always make the choice that gets you the best rate and choose FCI Agency. FCI is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. Check them out online today at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. FCI Agency, a proud sponsor of your BJU Bruins. 7:59 to go here in tonight's game. Bruins on a run again to come back and be in this game after a couple big three-pointers in a row by Brooks and Wilder. That's the big difference between these two teams. The Bruins, 49% of the shots taken for the Bruins are three-pointers, whereas only 30% for the Wildcats are threes, and I think much of that is thanks to the average of offensive rebounds. But the Bruins have limited those offensive rebounds today very well. The second half, the Wildcats have gotten a few more, but overall, nowhere near 18 offensive rebounds today. Bruins need another stop here, but what a great take. Oh, it doesn't go in. That was a great take by Daniels. Bruins can get this down to one possession. No need to rush or get a three. Get an easy basket here. 6.5 minutes to go. Good cut by Brooks. Brooks out to Wilder. Back to Brooks. Brooks thought about it for a second there. 10 on the shot clock. Hayward over to Taylor. That one's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Bruins possession. They have 6 seconds to get a shot off. Hayward to inbound into Taylor. 5 seconds now. Taylor driving, dominant hand, floater. Oh, in and out. Fighting for her own rebound, though. And that will be Wildcats ball.
Out of bounds, Wildcats ball.
Hayward only with one foul, so to be more aggressive, trying to steal if she wants to. Face guarding Daniels right now. Bryant with the ball. She's been cold in the second half. Davis for a long two. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound. And there's a reach-in foul against Faith Hayward.
Bruins fouls at number 15, Faith Hayward. Her second, team second.
Keely Price coming back in, along with Faith McClary.
Faith McClary. And number 11, Keely Price.
Coming in for Wilder and Taylor. 56-50, 5:55 to go tonight. Preston, Bryant. Oh, good crossover by Bryant. That pass, though, read by Hayward perfectly, forces the turnover. Trying to find Price in the post. That pass was just too far away. Turnover by the Bruins. Toscano. Now Bryant over to Preston. It's been 56-50 for a few possessions in a row. It's going to stay that way. Price picks it up. It's going 1-on-3 right now. Might want to drive in. Good cut by Hayward. Hayward finishes with the left. Usually that connection's the other way around. But it's Price to Hayward on that one, 56-52. Answer right back, and one. Corletta Daniels right to the rim to answer back. And that will take us to the sub-5 media timeout before the and one free throw. Fans, if you want more information about any of our Bruins teams and coaches, then head to bjubruins.com. There you can find game recaps and updates as well as previews for upcoming games. If you can't make it to a game in person, then catch the live stream here on YouTube at BJU Bruins.
Fans, Reed's of Greenville is a proud sponsor of Bruins Athletics. Located on North Pleasantburg Drive and just 2 miles from BJU, Reed's Italian Ice is the perfect place to cool off when the cold gets hot. Stop by Reed's of Greenville today.
.454 to go in tonight's game. It's been a game of runs. Bruins find themselves back in it, down 58-52. They've been down 13 multiple times. They've been down 14 even in that third quarter, but it's down to 6 right now. Still haven't led in today's game, but they're searching for a comeback victory here in the Davis Fieldhouse tonight. This will be a free throw by Corletta Daniels after the and one.
Corletta Daniels for the three-point play.
Daniels averaging 65% on the year. She's 28 for 43 coming into tonight. This is to make it a 3-possession game here, which against the three-point shooting Bruins team could be very important. Knocks it down, 59-52. Bruins have to remain calm here in the final minutes. Hayward has to get it in. Almost a 5-second violation. Hayward up quickly past the press, and now will reset the offense. Hayward driving. Strong drive to the rim. Faith Hayward. Bruins bench wants an and one on that side. Doesn't get it. Strong take nonetheless. 59-54. Bruins looking for another stop. Good switch on the screen. Great on-ball defense by Brooks. She takes it away. McClary now. Bounce pass to Price. Price up and in. It's a one-possession game. 59-56. 4 minutes to go. Daniels slowing it down. She's been the go-to all night long for an answer back. Preston getting forced left by Hayward. She's going to spin right. Kick out to Bryant in the corner. Oh, man. Gabby Bryant, emphatic three-pointer. Puts the Wildcats back up 6. Dickerson drive inside. Kick to Brooks in the corner for the answer. Off the mark. Brought down by Rawlings. Daniels head fake drive. Short jumper. In and out. Off the rim. Brought down by Rawlings. And Rawlings will go to the free throw line after the offensive board.
Bruins fouls on number 11, Key Price, her third, team fourth.
Wilder coming in for McClary.
Wilder at the line for the Wildcats. Lila Toscano shooting 2.
Oh, that's Toscano. I thought that was Rawlings with the ball. It's Layla Toscano, the leading scorer. Almost 14 points a game on the year. Is short on that first free throw. She's an 80% free throw shooter. Not often she misses. Comes up short on that one, though. And she splits the pair. Wildcats back up 7. 3:10 to go here tonight. Bruins have been sticking around all game long. Haven't gotten a lead, but they've kept it close. They're battling. Good screen. Kick to Brooks in the corner. Oh, yeah! Big three-pointer by Brooks. Brooks has been huge tonight for the Bruins. That's her third triple. Bruins down 4. They need to stop here. Every time the Wildcats have answered, but that one doesn't fall. Golden opportunity for another cut to one possession here for the Bruins offense. Wilder's in the corner. She wants one, you can tell. Hayward driving in. Hayward, long one. Oh, man! Hayward with the long leg gets it up and in. 2-point game, 63-61. Bruins haven't been able to get past this point yet. They were down 2 after the first initial run in the second quarter. It's the closest they've been since. 2 minutes left. 63-61. They need another stop here. Strong take by Toscano. Three-pointer by Daniels is cash again. Every time the Wildcats need a bucket, they get one. Wilder gets past the press. Wilder into the lane. Lays it up and in. Answers right back. 3-point game now. 1.5 minutes to go. Again, it's been in these situations. Bruins get it back within one possession. The Wildcats answer every single time. That one doesn't go. Another offensive rebound, and that one's up and in. Second chance points. Huge for the Wildcats tonight. Kick to Brooks. And Coach Brunson calls a timeout for the Bruins. They're down 5. It's 68-63. They have the ball, can cut it to one possession. Again, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. My goodness. What a fourth quarter this has been. Bruins started it down 13. Have brought it back within 2, brought it back within 3, and they're down 5. Again, every time Wildcats have something right back. This time of year is a busy time of year inside Bruins athletics. It's one of our overlap seasons. February and March are one of the 2 overlap seasons where baseball and outdoor track overlap with basketball. So our Bruins baseball team on the road right now as I speak at Columbia International. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning with a 2-0 lead. Great pitching and good offense so far. Bruins looking for their first win of the year in that game. Back here inside the Davis Fieldhouse, Bruins down 5. It's 68-63, now a minute remaining. Wilder drives, spins. Little jumper is good. Great play by Anna-Lane Wilder. And guess what? It's one possession again. Bruins, biggest defensive possession tonight. Daniels drives. That pass is poked. Brooks trying to save it. It goes out. Wildcats ball. Good defense. Help defense especially there. 17 on the shot clock. Bruins need a stop. Toscano. It's good. Timely baskets are going to win Johnson & Wales this game if the Bruins can't come back. And a travel called on Hayward. Call of confusion right there. 70-65, shot clock's off. Bruins have to start fouling here. Bruins have to start fouling here. But they take the ball away. Dickerson gets it. Dickerson to Hayward, back to Dickerson, up and in. One possession game again. Will the Bruins go for another steal? They have to start fouling if they don't get a steal though. Time ticking off, precious time. They got a foul. They got a foul. And finally Dickerson does. So late. There is 6.9 remaining.
Bruins fouls on number 5, Caitlin Dickerson, her first, team 5th.
Big free throws here by Preston. Can all but put it away with these if she makes one of them. Makes the first one. It's 71-67. And now Bruins need a miracle. Down 4. Both are made. Timeout called by Brunson. So they're going to get the ball at half court. They need a very fast catch and shoot to have any hope of getting back in this game. They're down 5. They have battled all night long. Nothing to hold heads about. This could go down as another single-digit loss. It would be their 7th of the year. So many close games today. Or excuse me, so many close games this season. Early on, they had a 7-point loss to Covenant. They had an 8-point loss to Meredith, 1-point loss to Sewanee, 3-point loss to Trinity, 9-point loss to Pensacola, and then a 1-point loss to Trinity in the last game. They battle. This team battles. A lot of those games, the Bruins were down 13 to 15 points, but they battled back, keeping their heads high, keeping their confidence up, coming up just short. This team's positivity, confidence, and overall morale has gone up as of late. And I think it's going up at the right time before the region tournament. They have 6.9 remaining. They have to get quick points here. Into Taylor. Back to Wilder. Wilder dribbling it around, or bobbling it around Taylor. Now Hayward for 3. That one's short, and the buzzer sounds. So the battle ends there. Great effort by the Bruins tonight. Wildcats are victorious, though. A lot to do to their offensive rebounds in the second half, second chance points, and those timely baskets every time the Bruins brought it back within one possession. That's so far tonight, 72-67. My name is Trent Goldsmith, signing off for now. Have a great night, Bruin Nation. Bruins are back in action against Pensacola this weekend. Have a good night.
You can follow the women's basketball team as well as all of our other Bruins teams all season long at bjubruins.com. As always, fans, have a great night and go Bruins!